Can you see me now, Adrian? Can you hear me okay? I'll wait till we get a few people in here. Hopefully we get a crew in here. It's a lively day in the office today, so there might be some background noise. I see Adrian is here from Farmstead Smith. I got another one watching. Don't know who that is. Would love for you to say hello. Come on, join us. I got my coffee. Adrian, I got a mug. Look at my mug. This is actually one of my favorite mugs. You inspired me to share my mug. Didn't have a whole lot to chat about today. I just wanted to check in and see how everyone's doing, what they're going to be doing for the holidays. Yeah, I like the blue too. Isn't that cool? And then like the other side, it's got like this cool bonsai, which I love. My friend actually made this mug for us. Do you like my background, Adrian? I picked this room because it's got like the really cool background. There's another one next to me that is kind of cool, but I didn't like the artwork they had on the wall. So I like this one so much better. Ugh. Did you get your chores done yet, Adrian? I don't know if you got them done yet. I'm tired. I stayed up way too late. I shouldn't have, and I always do. And I know I shouldn't, but alas. What do you do? So lots of coffee today. Had a couple people say they'd join us, so hopefully they come in. I know it's still just a couple minutes in, so hopefully they make it. Well, don't text me if you're up till 2 a.m. on your time, because I'm like out at that time. Even midnight your time? No. I think midnight my time is probably about as late as I'm going to stay up these days, and maybe up to 1 o'clock, but I really shouldn't, and I don't want to. I get so tired in the mornings. But I'm off for 2 weeks after today, so I'm excited. Get to stay home and make tamales. Lots of tamales. Yay! Ah. Do not disturb. Yeah, I actually have my email open and all of my stuff. So if you hear like dings and stuff, that's what that is. So I'm actually working through some website audits today. I actually managed quite a few sites here. We own a lot of sites and I managed quite a few of them. And so we're going through like the end of year audits, getting ready for the new year. So yeah, so that's what I get to do today. And then I don't think I'll be able to finish those up. So I'll probably have to do some of that while I'm off next week. Well, Adrian, I can guarantee that I probably won't respond if you message me in the middle of the night. Hi, Kate. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? How's everyone's Friday so far? Kate, I was inspired by Adrian. I got my mug, my fancy mug. Also got my cool t-shirt. You guys like it? I love this shirt. It's one of my new favorites. You're studying cameras. That's awesome. What kind of cameras are you looking into? I've got I think it's a Canon EOS crap, I can't remember which one I've got. So Matt last year gave me the Canon video creator kit for Christmas. And so, yeah, I got a fancy new camera last Christmas, and even came with a Rode mic, an SD card, and then he also got me like an extra battery for it. So it's come really, really handy. It took me a while, actually, because I was shooting with my phone for a while. It took me a little while to get comfortable with shooting with the camera, but I actually love it now, and I'm used to holding it and carrying it around. So it's actually preferred over my phone now. I keep my phone as my backup camera when it's like raining or snowing, because it's water resistant. So it makes that easy, and I don't have to worry about like damaging my camera. But yeah, I highly recommend them. I got my shirt at, I'll have to look it up, Adrian. I'll send you the link to where I got it. I love this shirt, and they have a bunch of other stuff. I might actually get a hoodie because it's that time of year now, and I wear a lot of hoodies. So I'll probably have to pick one up. Hey, Sutton Hobby Farm. Thank you. I like this shirt too. Panasonic G85 or GH5. I'm not familiar with the Panasonics. That'd be cool though. You want the white Canon camera? Yeah, see, I've seen that little symbol before. It did it on one of my links before. I don't know why it did it either. I'm assuming it has something to do with the emoji that you used, but I still don't know why it's like tied to that. That's just dumb. So I don't know. I'm at the office, so I've got like good coffee today. I did a French vanilla latte, so I love it. Oh, oh, hey, Crystal. What's up, girl? Thanks for joining me. Oh, hey, Robert. How's it going? I wish I don't have beer today, but cheers. Salud. I'll have plenty of beer come tamale time. Yes. So I don't know this story, Kate, about the camera, so I'm going to have to find out for me later. Oh, hey, Mike. Thanks for joining. If you guys aren't following M&K Outdoors, go check them out. Mike and his daughter, they do lots of like fishing stuff. I mean, that's basically what they do out in New Jersey. They go out fishing, and it's just so fun to watch them. And they actually grew really fast. Adrian, a lot like you, they just like shot up. They do some good videos, and it's just fun to watch him and his daughter, out there just fishing. And you make me jealous, man, because that's one of the things I miss about California is having fresh fish, and I absolutely love seafood. So I love, but I also hate watching your videos because they make me hungry. Oh, that stinks, Kate. Oh, that's just, okay, that is rotten. I don't know how you do that. Oh, hey, Lala Farm. Thanks for stopping by. I keep it pretty low key, so I'm not like too exciting. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, whenever you get like crab and stuff, oh, I love crab. Now, the one thing I do miss about being out on the West Coast, so I'm Hispanic, so my family goes down to Baja quite a bit, and they one of the things that I miss the most is going down to Baja in this little village called Puerto Nuevo. And so we go down there, or used to go down there, and we would have lobster, Puerto Nuevo style. And so what that is like, you get these like lobsters and you cut them lengthwise, and then you fry them, and they serve it with like, fresh beans and rice and homemade flour tortillas. And they also include a margarita with your meal. So that's one of the things that I miss probably the most about going down there. But man, it's so good. Hey, Mike, I think you guys hit your watch hours, didn't you? Because that's awesome. I thought I saw that, and I was really excited for you. That's just so cool. Oh, Adrian, I've never had Is that, how do you pronounce that? Dungeness crab? I don't think I've ever had that. Oh, Lala Farm. It is delicious. It's absolutely delicious. So my husband, Matt, like he is not like the biggest fan of lobster or just crabfish in general or, yeah, crustaceans in general. And so he went down there with us and he was just like in heaven. He was loving it. So like, yeah, Red Lobster's got nothing on this stuff. It's amazing. That's awesome, Mike. Yay, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Woohoo. I know, but I still haven't had it. Like I was on the like in the southern part, so like Southern California. And like even like Mexican food, we eat a lot of seafood, but not a lot of crab. So like octopus, squid, we actually would have shark quite a bit. When we would go on vacation and stuff, we would have ceviche made from shark, and that stuff is amazing. Lots of shrimp, of course, fish, all sorts of fish. My dad used to make this soup called sopa de siete mares. So it's like a seven seas soup. And so it would have like seven different types of seafood in it and like all in like one soup. And it was just amazing. So good. I miss those days, actually. My dad used to do, he used to deep sea fish. And so he'd go out and like catch marlin and stuff like that. And he loved it. And he had an accident where he cut his wrist with a knife and did some damage to his tendons, so he can't fish anymore, or at least deep sea fish. He, when they come out to visit, he's always out fishing out in our pond. And I'll usually make some fish tacos with the fish that he catches out there. That stuff's good. Fish tacos are just the best. Oh yeah, Mike, you have a great channel. I love the fact that it's you and your daughter that like do this channel. It's just so great. Like I love when families do stuff together. Sorry, Sutton Hobby Farm. I know, like I can talk about food all the time. If you've ever like, if we ever run into each other on another live chat, I'm always talking about food. Ask anybody here. Ask anybody here about it. Like that's the number one thing that I do is we're always talking about food. And since Mike is here, I've got seafood on the brain. But yeah, like even just some good like simple fish tacos sound amazing right now. Well, it is a lunchtime chat, you know, you can come and snack on whatever it is that you want. I don't like to eat in front of people, so I'm not going to eat yet. It's Friday here at the office, and so they're bringing us lunch today. So we're getting burgers from one of the local restaurants. But that I'm going to do that obviously after the live, but I'm excited about that. Oh, Robert, that sounds amazing. I love breakfast burritos, especially with chorizo and potatoes. So good. Oh, Crystal, come on. How have you not had a fish taco? Girl, you're going to have to fix that. Like a blackened tilapia taco with like some fresh cilantro and like some, I would actually put like a cilantro lime cream sauce on that. Oh, that would be so good. I love fish tacos. Well, if you're ever around, if you ever come and visit, I will totally make you some fish tacos. I also make some pretty good shrimp tacos. Oh, that's okay, Adrian. I won't hold that against you. You might like it if it was, you know, in Mexican food, because it's a little different. Just like my husband, he didn't like it before really, but if it's Mexican food, he will eat it. Oh, hey, Sweet Pea Farm, how are you doing? Oh, that's awesome. All right, so when we bought our property about 6 years ago, the pond was stocked already with fish. There's no catfish in there, which I'm actually kind of glad because catfish makes me sick. And the crazy thing is I actually like the catfish, but my body doesn't. So I can't eat it. But we've got like some other stuff in there. There's like a bluegill in there and some other type like hybrid fish in there. And it's really, really tasty. Grilled cheese. Hey, grilled cheese. There is nothing wrong with a good grilled cheese sandwich. Nothing wrong with it. That's right, Robert. Papas con huevos. Yeah, y chorizo. That's amazing. Oh, Crystal, that sounds amazing. I love sweet potatoes. So does my husband, but the girls will not touch them. Like they've tried them and they just won't do it. Actually, was talking to Adrian about like these sweet potato fries from one of the local restaurants in town. They make some amazing sweet potato fries, and they have like this chipotle mayo sauce that you dip them in, and it's so good. I usually get that with the shrimp po' boy that they have. They have really good burgers and sandwiches. See, Britton, like I like the catfish. I like all seafood. Of course, catfish isn't seafood, but I like all fish. And for some reason, and I like the flavor of it. I really like the texture, the crispiness of the fried catfish. But at first, I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't agree with me. And so I've tried it twice in different places, and both times. So usually when we go eat catfish or go to a catfish restaurant here, I'll just do hush puppies and maybe fries. Tim, what's up? How are things over in Tennessee? I'm actually planning on making a trip to Tennessee, probably spring break. If things open up by then, I'm going to go to Tennessee, except I'm going to the Nashville area. So I've got some friends and family there that I want to see. And just to get out of here, just to get, get away from things for a few days. Oh, Mike, that sounds amazing. I've never had striped bass, but I think that would be delicious. Oh, yes, crappie is good. I've heard of that. Matt loves crappie. Actually, never mind, Tim. We're going to be out in the Reelfoot Lake area sometime next year. They're doing a Walker family reunion, and so we're gonna spend some time out in Reelfoot. I'm excited about that. I don't know if many of you know where Reelfoot Lake is. It's out in Tennessee. Yeah, it's been a while since I had crappie. I think that was one of the first things that I ate when I moved out here from California. Getting a phone call. Sorry. Try Boyettes. That might be the place that we're going to, Tim. So Matt, my husband's grandmother is from that area over there. She's from, I believe, Tiptonville, and she is from over there, and that's why we're doing the reunion over there. And I believe that's the name of the restaurant that she loved. Yeah, and that's one of the places I actually tried catfish at and found out it's not good for me. Thanks so much for coming, guys. I was kind of nervous. It's been a while since I've done a lunchtime chat. So in the summer, I'll usually do a garden to table lunchtime chat and kind of show you what I'm cooking from the garden. Obviously not much growing in the garden right now here. So, yeah. Chattanooga. Yeah, I've been to Chattanooga. So I played softball for a college in West Tennessee, and we traveled all over Tennessee. And so I've been to Chattanooga. Played some colleges over that way. I'm actually thankful for softball. Like I got to travel to a lot of places, so that was fun. So the girls are getting out of school early today. It's their last day. And then they told me that they had a short day. And I was like, well, I can't pick you up today, guys. Sorry. So I think the last time we were in the Chattanooga area, we were driving through on our way to Florida. But it's such a pretty area. Like once you get to like Nashville and like further east, you get to like the mountain areas in Tennessee. Like East Tennessee is just a beautiful, beautiful part of the state. And no offense, Tim, but I'm not a big fan of West Tennessee. Sorry. I've got lots of family there too. I just I prefer the east side. So what am I missing? What happened? Oh, okay. Kevin. I missed that conversation. Was this a live from last night? Because I totally missed lives yesterday. The kids lately have been wanting to watch movies at night, so we have a lot of family time, and I try to be really good about disconnecting from everything going on, so I can, focus on them and spending time with them. Yeah. See, even Tim agrees. Like, I don't hate like West Tennessee. Got some good barbecue there. We got lots of family that we absolutely love that lives in the area, and we love to visit them. But if I had a choice of like places I want to visit in Tennessee, it's going to be Nashville area and east, because it's just gorgeous. We drove through all of Tennessee once to go to Asheville to a retreat over at I believe it's called the Cove, Billy Graham's kind of retreat center. And oh my gosh, that is absolutely gorgeous there. I kind of got like, and this was years ago. And so like Matt and I had talked about maybe moving out that way, but it never did happen. And I'm not necessarily upset about it, but I do like to go visit. Oh, that sounds terrible, Tim. I don't know why you put yourself through that. You're gonna do hot peppers and hot peanuts and now dried fish. Yeah. And then didn't you do like tarantulas? I think when I first started following you, you were eating like a tarantula or something. I was like, what is this crazy guy doing? You guys are crazy. Yes, Tim, Gatlinburg. Matt wants to go there sometime. I think maybe we'll go for our anniversary next year, or maybe for our 25th. So that would be awesome. Crickets. Actually, I would try crickets. I think some of the like less furry things I would totally try. I know there's some parts in Mexico where they eat ants, like regular, and grasshoppers. And no, like the tequila, I've never had the worm. That was always something my mom or dad did. Okay. So why Memphis, Lala Farm? Just curious. I've been to Memphis several times. I think one of the last times that we were there, my car got broken into. So not a good impression. Although my favorite, so my best friend from college, still really great friends with her. She actually lives in Nashville now, but she actually is from the Memphis area. So I spent a lot of time with her when I was in college, because my family, I went to school in Tennessee, but I lived in California. That's where my family was, so I didn't get to really go home much for holidays, like at least not the short holidays. So I spent a lot of time with her and her family. Ooh, that sounds interesting, Crystal. Protein made from cricket flour. Huh. Elvis, yep, I've been there. I went there. I was actually kind of disappointed. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, like his mansion, but it was still a pretty cool experience. I'm glad I got to go. Beale Street, yep. Beale Street's fun. Oh, hey, Don. How's it going? Oh, your microgreens look amazing. I haven't started any yet, so I'm kind of jealous. And every time we eat tacos, I always think, oh, how great would some microgreens be on this right now? Oh, I'm talking food, of course. Yes, Tim, I actually have friends in Franklin. They're actually some of the friends I want to visit. So I got a couple of friends that live in the Franklin area, some in Antioch. And then where else? They're just all over, kind of spread out around Nashville. They're not like in Nashville proper. Most people aren't. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Me? Girl, Kate, I am always hungry. Ask my husband. He'll tell you. Like, even if I'm in the middle of eating food, I'm still talking about what we're going to have for the next meal or the day after. So I'm always talking about food, even if I'm not hungry. And I think part of the reason I love to eat, but I love to cook too. So, and I love to eat what I cook. Yes. See, Adrian? Yes. This is why we're friends. Always hungry and always up for talking about food. So, do all of you like Mexican food? And if you do, what is your absolute favorite Mexican dish? I want to see. I'm curious to see what the responses are. I can tell you my favorite, but I'll wait and see what you guys say. I just want to see. My kids also have like their favorite, and the funny thing is that like their favorite is the one thing that my husband cooks, not me. Although they like all the stuff I make too. Street tacos are totally a Mexican dish. Yeah. Um, they're about the only authentic taco you're going to have here in the States. Street tacos. Pork tamales, fried pork tamales. Interesting. Okay, I haven't tried that, Tim. Now you got me curious. So I'm making tamales for Christmas. It's the one like big tradition that we have in Mexico. We make tamales on Christmas Eve, and so yeah. So I'm excited about that. But I'm gonna have to try. I might have to try the bacon wrap. That's interesting, huh? And I'm making the pork tamales. I'm making pork with the red chile sauce, and then I'm also making chicken with roasted poblano. So I'm excited about those. Oh, that's okay, Crystal. You like burritos, right? Yes, Adrian. Street tacos. Like, I always hear Taco Tuesday, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Like every day is taco day. Ooh, yeah, Lala Farm. Okay, see, street tacos, totally. Of course, I like it with everything on them. But enchiladas suizas, I will, like, if they have them at a restaurant here, that's always my go-to. Always my go-to. I love them. I mean, obviously, homemade is always better, but yeah, that's the one thing because, like, the tacos, it's not guaranteed that they're going to be good. And so enchiladas suizas kind of has a lower, like, like, mistake for me, so I'll always enjoy them. Ah, see, Kate, I think that's like a really common misconception about Mexican food. So it's not inherently spicy. Um, it's only as spicy as you make it. And yes, there's a lot of like families that make it really spicy. My mom didn't do that. My grandmother didn't do that. Both of my grandmothers didn't do that. So the food was pretty mild. And so it was the salsas that were spicy. And so you would make them as spicy as you wanted. And so my dad eats like really, really hot food, but my mom and, my siblings and I didn't. So we always had pretty, really tasty food, but not super spicy. And then Matt complains because I don't make the food spicy enough. Yeah. See, Adrian, I need a shirt that says that tacos every day. because literally every day, like, and even all day, you can have breakfast tacos, you can have street tacos for lunch, you can have tacos for dinner, you can even like make dessert tacos, like choco tacos. Oh yeah, totally. Ooh, Tim, cochinita tacos. See, and lengua tacos, those are, yes, delicious. So Tim, I was talking to Rachel over at Robertson's Belly Acres, and we were talking about making cochinita pibil, which is a very traditional Mayan dish. And so next year, I'm thinking about like digging an actual like cooking pit and trying it out for the first time. And I was probably going to shoot it too, so to include it on our channel, just because it's cool. I've never actually like made it. It's not obviously not a family recipe, but there's lots of recipes out there, and I've watched lots of videos on the traditional Mayan way to make it, and it's always in a pit. And so I'm actually pretty excited about trying something like that. And if you guys are curious, look that up online and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, thanks, Crystal. That's what I'm here for, but sometimes I won't English well, so. Yeah, I agree, Lala Farm. It is a lot of Tex-Mex, and so like if it's a dish that has tons of cheese sauces or lots of sauces on it, like covering the food, that's not authentic Mexican food. And so Mexican food's actually like authentic stuff is really simple food. So you know, a lot of really fresh ingredients is actually really good for you. The only problem is that because it tastes so good, you eat a lot of it. So then it's not good for you. Ooh, Guadalajara. I heard that's a really nice area. I've never been. So I have to say, the last time I was actually like in Mexico proper, I was probably maybe 8 years old, 10 years old, something like that. So it's been a long time since I've been in those areas. And at that time we were visiting where my parents were born. They were born in like these little villages that nobody's heard of. And in a state that most Americans don't even, they haven't heard, and they definitely don't know how to pronounce. So my parents are from a state called Zacatecas. And I'll put it in the chat because most people will not know what that means. So Zacatecas is one of the states just north of Mexico City, and that's where my parents are from. No, Lala Farm, you're right. It's a lot of it is really convenient, really easy to eat food. You can eat it with your hands. Oh, hey, Stringfield Ridge, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Crystal, I don't know what it is. I was laughing with the girls about my English sometimes because I will mispronounce words all the time. And, and sometimes you'll catch it in my videos, and then sometimes it's really bad, and so I edit it out and then like reshoot because it's just bad. But this last video, I had to kind of just poke fun at myself for doing it. Yeah, I never been in Jalisco either. Tijuana, I spent a lot of time in Tijuana. That's actually where my grandmother and a lot of my family lives right now. So when we would, you know, when we would go down to visit, we'd always go to Tijuana and we would have tacos there. My dad had his favorite taco joint that we would always go to. Then we'd buy some pan dulce, so like Mexican sweetbread, basically Mexican pastries, which are amazing. And yeah, and just hang out with my grandma. She used to buy fresh tortillas. She would get up early in the morning and walk to the tortilleria, or the place where they make the tortillas, and she'd buy fresh tortillas and also freshly fried pork rinds or chicharrones. And we would have chicharrones. We would make tacos from the chicharrones and have that for breakfast. And she'd make some beans as well. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Oh, I miss doing that. She passed away, what, I don't know, it's been about 4 years now. So we don't get to do that anymore. Oh, yeah, you were in the Navy. That's right. A lot of Navy men in Tijuana. Yep. A lot of bars and a lot of clubs. When my sister turned 18, that's the one thing. My uncles, she went to go visit my grandma, and my uncles took her out clubbing uh, just so she could do it safely, and took her to all the best spots. Yeah. I didn't do that, but she did, and she enjoyed it. She had a blast. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was cheap. It still is cheap, but American dollar goes a long way in Mexico. And my daughter now is thinking about doing some study abroad programs. And one of the places she wants to visit is Korea. And I think I've talked to Adrienne about that. She wants to go do some studying in Korea. And so she was doing the calculations on the American dollar in won. And so the dollar goes a long way over there too. So I'm excited. I hope she gets to travel once all of this stuff clears up. But yeah. I mean, seriously, guys, this is amazing. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I wasn't sure how many of you would come and chat. I know it's kind of a busy time of the day too, and then just before the holidays. So, have you guys gotten all your shopping done? I haven't finished all of Matt's shopping. I need to get his stocking stuffers. Adrienne, I don't think I ever asked you. Do you actually know Korean? Can you speak it or read it? Oh, see, Kate knows. She's doing her shopping right now. Oh, nice. I'm jealous, Tim. It's hard for Matt because he has a forge. He likes to make knives. And so I want to get him stuff that I know he's going to use in there and just like be excited about. And so, so I think I'm going to, and I can't say what I'm going to get him. So, because I know he might listen. And so, but I have ideas on what I'm going to get him. Oh, Crystal. You don't need gifts for Christmas, though. I mean, I think it's about spending time with family. Adrienne, I can say hello and goodbye. I think it's the same thing, right? Isn't it just annyeong? I think that's all it is. Annyeong. Oh, nice. I'm jealous. Is this Teresa from Springfield? Well, that's all right, Robert. I'm at work too. They have a nice fancy background, so get to enjoy it. Oh, that's awesome, Crystal. Oh, that's so cool. Moving your office home. I can get behind that. That's for sure. Yeah, Tim, I agree. I think that's really good. It is. I think that's the one good thing that COVID has taught us. Like, spending time with the people you love is more important. Marine. What do you mean, Adrienne? Marine. Spoil those grandkids. My daughter's going to be 18, and I told her I'm already looking forward to grandkids, but I wasn't in a hurry. So I'm not in a hurry, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to spoil the crap out of those kids too. Oh, the blue cup. I don't have it with me. I have a blue cup, but it's not the blue. It's not the right blue, Teresa. Sorry. Did you guys check out my mug? I love it. Oh, is that shed you're getting, Crystal? because I think I saw the pictures and it looks amazing. That's going to be so cool. Oh. Yeah, Matt and I don't go too crazy on each other. He likes to spoil the girls a little bit too much, I think, but it's hard to say no, like, because I don't know. I think sometimes we get them too many presents and he tries to cut back, but then he'll see something he wants to get them and he just gets it. And so, you know, I really can't get mad at that, but I can imagine that, Robert, golfing in a kilt. Although I don't really golf. So I played softball and my golf swing is terrible. So, I mean, I can hit the ball, I can drive it, but it always has that, like, it always slices on me because I can't keep my wrists from turning. It's just habit. People have tried to break me from it, but I can't do it. I mean, I've been playing ball since I was like 8 years old. And so there's just no way that you can train me to not not turn the wrists anymore. I even went axe throwing one time and we had to adjust the distance from where I was throwing the axe from because my accuracy was there, the strength was good, or velocity. But with axe throwing, you have to keep your wrists also from breaking, and I couldn't do it. My wrists were always kind of break this way. And you can't do that in axe throwing. Yeah. The kill it does flow with the swing. That should be a t-shirt, Robert. The kilt flows with your swing. That's awesome. Yeah, Tim, thanks for posting that. If you can, give us a thumbs up. I'm out of coffee. That's all right. Now I can show you. I showed Adrian earlier. So my friend actually made this for us. It's got a cool little bonsai tree on it. You can see his name on there. I love this mug. So I was an art major in college, studied. That's my background. And I actually did a lot of ceramics and sculpting, worked with clay. And so I have a friend of mine that I graduated with who now has a pottery studio. And so whenever we go down to visit them, I always buy a mug from them or a dish or something like that. So he does the best work. It's amazing. Has everybody eaten yet? I know Kate's out there shopping. How's your shopping going? Robert, I am not playing softball in a skirt. Ain't no way. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Adrian. I hope you have a good Friday. I'll see you at your live later. Adrian will be live, I believe it's 3 p.m. Pacific time. I always have to remember because she's 2 hours behind me. Oh, yeah, Kate, I do that too. So I try and do that when I'm home before I'm out and about because I can't do that. And then I already have my list of what I'm going to go get. And like, I'm one of those people, like, I only go to get what I'm going to get and then I'm out. Like, I'm in and out. My mom was like, I got to look at everything. I got to touch everything. I got to talk to the checkout lady about her family and her grandchildren. And so I'm not like that. I go shopping and I have a purpose. I'm like, yeah, give me that. And then I'm out of here. My mom is funny. Oh, man. See, now I'm getting hungry. And only because I know that lunch is here at the office. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed the background. So, oh, hi, Evelyn. Yeah, it's all right, girl. Thanks for hanging out. So I want to show you guys the background. Isn't that cool? So we've got whiskey themed room, which is pretty awesome. The wall is just freaking amazing. So I wanted to do it in this room specifically. So our office is actually, my company has several offices all over the city, and we work primarily with veterans. And so all of the offices are actually named after the military alphabet. So, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. And when we got our office, we decided to name it Whiskey. So every meeting room and every huddle room is all whiskey themed. So that's why we've got like those cool whiskey frames back there. And I am in what is this room called? I don't think we have a room name. That's right. Oh no, Teresa, that's terrible. Yeah, I think it's absolutely nuts right now, like trying to ship anything or mail anything off. I still have to get a couple things from my brother's kids, has 2 boys, and I think I'm just going to do the Amazon route and have them handle the shipping, and I just don't want to worry about it. And the great thing about them being in California is that they actually have like same day delivery or like next day, which is easier. And so it just makes it easy. Like they had birthdays. My mom, so December is a crazy month for us because we have a lot of birthdays, and it's made it really easy, the fact that they're in California, because I can literally do same day delivery for stuff. And so I got them, my mom and my brother, presents for their birthdays, like that I ordered that morning, and they got it that evening. And so it was just really great. Plus you get to, support some of those local businesses in that area, which is great. Gosh, I can't imagine having packages lost in the mail right now. That's just, ugh. Oh no, Teresa. Ugh. I'm sorry that's happening to you. Ugh. I mean, I hope they get it and it's not like lost, because that would be terrible. Kate, I just saw that you're just online shopping. Yeah. That's kind of how I prefer to do it right now anyway. We've kind of opted for that the last few years since we've lived out in the middle of nowhere, because we don't want to leave. And I think one of the things that COVID has definitely taught us is that we don't mind staying home together. And I know some people are like getting like, they're like this at home, and yeah, we're definitely not like that. And in fact, I was talking to my youngest yesterday about snow days, and like I hope that we get like a deluge of snow and get to stay home for days, even though we kind of have been home for days for almost a whole year. But yeah, I think that's one of the things that it definitely taught us. We really do enjoy spending time together as a family. And like I said, this week I've missed some of the lives. And Teresa, I know I've missed your guys' lives because it's on Friday, and we do movie nights, and Fridays and Saturdays are our movie nights. And so I will disconnect from everything and just watch movies with my kids and my husband. Yeah, Kate. So I have to drive 30 minutes to come into work. But our closest town is only like actual like city or town that has resources that, where you would go shopping, is about 15 minutes from our house. We do have a Dollar General that's about 5 minutes, but that's only, when we need snacks or something, emergency things. Oh, I know, Teresa. I used to come to your lives really regularly, and so I just feel bad for not coming anymore. But like I said, like the holiday time, like this time of the year especially, we get in that kind of movie watching mode. And so we do that almost every night right now. And we started a Marvel movie marathon, and so like every night we're watching a Marvel movie, and we're kind of going based on the timeline. So lots of movies to watch. Ooh, it's loud, getting loud in here. Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna head out and get some lunch and get ready for a meeting. I have a meeting today after this. Yeah, that's right, Teresa. They are. You're not that they're not real stores. It's just you know what I mean. I think we all know what you're talking about. No, so Kate, no, I'm not nervous about it. So we're required to have masks on all the time, and they've limited the number of people that can be in an office space, and they keep us all pretty far apart. So like right now, like I have nobody around me right now, and so that makes it really easy. Bye, Dawn. Have fun on your deliveries. I hope you don't get stuck in the snow. But they're taking all the precautions here. So always cleaning. Every time you walk into the building, like you smell it, you know that they've cleaned it. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, Lala Farm, that's true. So we were watching them on Disney Plus, and it was funny because we found the order just on our phone, just looking at the movies that we were going to watch, and then found later on that Disney Plus actually has them in the timeline order, so we can just watch them in that order, which was nice because then we don't have any thinking to do. Oh no, so I'm kind of Kate. Sorry about that. So I'm in like a huddle room, so like, and this spot in particular. So there's like 3 walls around me, and then the front wall that you can't see is entirely glass, but it's sliding doors. So I'm getting all the light that comes in, and so they don't care if I'm in a meeting room. Everybody just kind of leaves you alone, and they don't really pay attention to what you're doing. But I work with a lot of young kids, so like a lot of people. I think the average age here is about 28, so I'm definitely on the older range. Oh, cool, Lala. So I've watched all of Breaking Bad. I never did watch Breaking or Better Call Saul, but yeah, Breaking Bad was a really great series. My daughter's turning 18 soon, and I told her that that's a series that she should definitely watch. She's already watched The Walking Dead. That's not a series that I was really interested in for some reason. I tried watching a couple episodes, but I just couldn't get into it. My husband did, but not me. I definitely have like a type of show that I like to watch. I love British dramas. If you know anything about me, I watch all the British dramas. And no, not just Downton Abbey. I did watch all of Downton Abbey, but I've watched all sorts of stuff. Yay. Oh, I'm starting to get some messages from work. Oh, that's funny. All right, cool. I think I might actually call it, guys. I'm hungry and I'd like to go get a burger, hopefully before they run out. But just wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It's Friday before Christmas. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and have a really, really great holiday and spend time with your families. Thanks again for hanging out. Adios.